The Dow closes above 53,000 for the first time, chip stocks shake off a two-day slump, and semiconductor equipment makers get a fresh lift from Wall Street analysts. This is the Daily Wrap for Monday, July 6th. Let's get into the session. Let's start with the scorecard. The S&P 500 gained 0.72% to close at 7,537. The Nasdaq Composite led the major averages up 1.12% to 26,121. The Dow Jones Industrial Average added 0.29% to 53,055. Its first close above the 53,000 level. And the Russell 2000, the small cap benchmark, added 0.45% to 3,009, showing the rally had breadth beyond the mega caps. Our first story, chip stocks shook off their recent slump. The Nasdaq 100 climbed 1.3% on the day, halting a two-session pullback in semiconductor names. Nvidia told investors its product roadmap remains intact, easing concerns raised by an earlier report of a server delay in Asia. Broadcom extended its manufacturing partnership with Apple through 2031, and the stock jumped 3.7% to $373.90. Western Digital and Teradyne were also among the stronger movers as the broader technology rally took hold. Our second story, the Dow Jones Industrial Average closed at a record 53,055, its first finish above the 53,000 level, extending a record-setting week that was shortened by last Friday's holiday. 25 of the 30 index components ended the session higher. Dell shares rose 7.7% after being featured at a White House event tied to Monday's opening bell ceremony. Communication services and financial sector gains continuing the broad-based strength we saw last week. Our third story, semiconductor equipment makers got a fresh lift after Morgan Stanley raised price targets across the group. Lam Research led the S&P 500's gainers, up more than 4% on the day. Applied Materials and KLA Corporation each rose close to 4% alongside it. The move underscores continued analysts' conviction in AI-related capital spending even after a choppy stretch for chip stocks last week. Looking ahead to Tuesday, SpaceX officially joins the Nasdaq 100 before the opening bell, following its record-setting IPO in June. Samsung Electronics is due to release preliminary second quarter results, an early read on the memory chip cycle. The U.S. earning calendar stays light into Tuesday open. PepsiCo reports Thursday, and Delta Airlines closes out the week on Friday. Quick portfolio corner before we wrap. Nvidia is at $195.55, up 0.37%. ZETA Global is at $21.82, up 5.41%. Quick reminder, everything here is for education and entertainment, not financial advice. This is my own real money experiment. I'm not a licensed advisor, so don't buy or sell anything just because I did. Do your own research or talk to a licensed professional before making any investment decisions. If you want to take a simpler path, just buy the S&P 500 or Nasdaq 100 ETF and let it run. If you do it monthly, your investment will be growing without you having to think so much. Stock picking is more like a sport. There's an element of excitement in it and an element of luck. Use a small portion of your total assets so you don't lose sleep over it if you're at a loss. If you found this useful, hit subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.